This video is powered by Dr. Cinik, one of the world's leading hair transplant centres and a top choice among football superstars. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link below for your free consultation. I'm even thinking about getting it done myself.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Robbie with me. We just beat Manchester United 1-0 at Old Trafford. I'm smiling ear to ear. You always said to me, listen, just need to win today. That's it. People have been talking about footballing gods and it's not in our hands now, but we got the job done. It was a good performance in the end from the boys.
Yeah, you know what? I knew it was going to be tough, right? When we was coming up here yesterday, I told all of you, tough game. But you know what? You all started to persuade me that we could win 3-4. And then when I saw the lineup, I was like, you know what? Maybe we could win 3-4-0 today. But I kind of had a feeling that they were going to really dig in. You know what I mean? You know that happens a lot. Like when a team gets smoked and then they're coming back home, you know what I mean? They know they've got to react. They've got to put a performance in for their fans. And they did today. And they played all right.
So credit to United. Are you giving United credit for? Because people will say that we were bad today. I talked to a few fans when they said we weren't. You know what it is today, right? You've got to give them credit because they made it really difficult for us. But then you also got to look at it and say, with us, we were very cautious today. I think we were a bit too cautious, right? But you got to understand it. It's like what's on the line, you know what I mean? So I thought if you analyse that game, up until we scored the first goal, we were playing brilliantly. We were moving the ball. The way we started the game, we were dynamic. Once we got that goal, it's almost like we just said, right, we got to make sure we keep a clean sheet. We keep a clean sheet from here, we'll win the game. And you know, and it was all about control after that. And listen, when you play like that, you know, if they get a chance, you could be in trouble. And there was a couple of little moments with Garnacho, you know what I mean? But when you really analyse it, they have a lot of big chances, did they? I think there was that one where Garnacho cut in. I remember I said to you, I go, this is where we're probably glad that Rashford weren't playing, because if he had cut in with that, we might not have got away with that. But it don't matter. Because all that mattered today was getting the 3 points, because that takes it into the last game of the season. Do you know how happy Sky are today? Right? It would have been dead. You know what I mean? Exactly,
right?
exactly.
So it goes to the last game of the season now, and we're hoping now and praying that our good friends over in North London, right, will do us a favour.
For one day only.
Believe Tottenham.
I knew it was coming.
Believe Tottenham, you know what I mean?
Players believe. I need to ask you, Rob, because it's been, you know, a good season so far, and I had a really good fan cam, a good talk with Turkish, which we can see on the channel, but he was talking about giving Mikel Arteta his flowers. I want to kind of look at the Gabriel and Saliba, before we go into full Mikel Arteta mode, but Gabriel and Saliba at the back kept a clean sheet today. Arteta identified those two, you know, and they were the great partnership. I know there's questions at the beginning of the season. Gabriel wasn't starting centre-back, but then he came in, and since then they've been solid at the back. Another clean sheet.
Them two, the best centre-back partnership in the Premier League, easily.
Wow.
But yet still, when they're doing Team of the Year, Saliba's not in it. Who does? You know what, right? Sometimes some of these experts have got the cheek to tell fans almost like we don't know about football. Who puts that together? How can you put that together, have Van Dijk in there and not Saliba?
Facts.
Look at our defence in the Premier League. It's been brilliant. You know what I mean? Look how many clean sheets we've got. We've got the best defence in the league. We've got the best attack in the league. How can Saliba not be in that? How can Gabriel not be in that? Those two have been brilliant. Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White this season have been brilliant. Yeah. How are they not in it? Do these people know anything about football?
It's crazy.
Really wonder.
It's crazy. It's
right?
crazy.
But you know what? They were superb today. They're up against it. It's Old Trafford. And despite what their fans were saying, you know what I mean, which a lot of their fans were saying to me before the game, go on, mate. I'd rather you lot than City. When it got in, right? When it was 1-0, you think they didn't want to equalise it. And that's what I'm telling you about that game on Tuesday. Doesn't matter what Tottenham fans are saying that, you know, they'd rather lose. You know, so they're going to wear City shirts. That's rubbish. They will not do that. Once those Spurs fans get inside that stadium, they're going to be behind their team. And City, I'm not saying City are going to lose that game because, listen, on paper they're supposed to win it, but I don't think that's an easy game. Look, a lot of people before this game thought this would be an easy game. It weren't.
True, that's very
When
true.
the nerves kick in, when the pressure's on, when you know that you have to win, no draws, it's a different thing. And I'm not saying, you know, City have handled the pressure over the years, but you never know. Suppose Spurs go 1-0 up. Suppose someone gets sent off. Suppose there's a penalty. You don't know, man. So Believe, Spurs.
Believe. I need to, Rob. I need to ask you this one.
I think they're going to go for it, and especially if the game tomorrow, I mean Villa's game against Liverpool. If Liverpool were to beat Villa, which you never know, they could easily do that. Yeah. That also gives Tottenham a lot to play for because they can still get into the top 4. So that will not be an easy game necessarily for Man City on Tuesday. And regardless of what the fans, I get it. I get Abbey expressions on them. They they'll have to face us or something, wouldn't they? I understand why they don't want them to win it. But the players are not Abbey. Abbey's not playing on the pitch, nor his expressions, nor is Fuad. Fuad's not playing centre-half. I've seen him play centre-half. He fouled everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
They're not playing centre-half. It's Van de Ven and all these guys, and I think they're going to want to win. Well, so that's not a given.
Let's hope so.
And all we had to do today was do our business. And let me also, when you were saying about Arteta, let me big it up for Arteta and big it up for all of the players. We, by far, had the hardest running. We had to go Man United away, Tottenham away, we had to play Villa, we had to go Brighton away, Wolves away, right? You know what I mean? We've had the hardest running by far. When they've done all the analysing, they said Liverpool got the easiest running, second easiest run is Man City, third us. A lot of people did thought we had to play Chelsea, right? And we've been brilliant in that. Really the only slip up was that Villa game, you know, but we have been brilliant. So full credit to the team, you know what I mean? And we take it to the last day, regardless, and that's all you can do.
Well, let's end on that, because I have to ask you this. It's been, since 2012, you set up the channel, and it's becoming into match week 38, Rob. How does it feel now knowing it's going to the last day that Arsenal or City could win it? Obviously, people will say it's City, but it's been so many years since, I know some people may say the Leicester season, but this is really Arsenal back challenging.
You know, when you say about the, you know, obviously Arsenal back challenging, it's absolutely brilliant. You know what I mean? Last season was brilliant, this season's brilliant. For me personally, as a person who set the channel up like in 2012, and I love this club and I've been following this club and I've seen so many ups and downs, to be on the verge of this, you know, I mean, if we won it, it would be incredible for all of the fans, you know, around the world and in the UK that follow this club. And for me, it'd be my best ever moment for this channel, be one of my best ever moments in life, because, you know, to be week in, week out following this club, you know, especially the last 12 years, like home and away, every single game, Europe, you know what I mean, whether it be Baku, whether it be Burnley, whether it be Ghana, where's over in Ghana, this, you know what I mean, go around the pre-season tours when we didn't even have any money to do pre-season tours. You know, if we were to do it on the channel, I think you know, if we was to do it, Arsenal, and on the channel, I think I'd have to shed a tear, because it would be like shedding a tear, because number one, we've done it, the team, what it means for all the fans, but number two, I think I remember all of the stress over the years, man, and it'd be just like, all worth it, man, you know what I mean, to know that this team won the league. But I do think what Turkish said earlier was true as well, that if we don't win it this year,
we're there.
We're there, you know what I mean? We are going to win this title. If it ain't this year, we are going to win it. We're close. So it was absolutely essential that we took it to the last day today, and we've done it. And, you know, in years gone by, our season was a bit like with United fans. This season,
done.
Or you're relying on an FA Cup, you know what I mean? So, listen, and, you know, got to give credit to United today. Let's give them a little bit of credit, because, you know, they've had a horrible, horrible week, man, and, you know what I mean? And I think they showed what big clubs do. You dig in, you know, but at the end of the day, we're a very, very good side. And also, let me give it up for Trossard yet again. Leandro Trossard, £27 million, steps up with another humongous goal. How many times has he done that this season? How many goals has he scored? Again, not many people talk about this guy. Disrespect him, calling him things like super sub. He's more than that.
Yeah, I was one of those players before. He's more than off the bench, but he's
more than more than a bench guy. He's been brilliant, right? You know what I mean? And there's been certain players this season that have really, really stepped up, and he's one of them. Last year it was Granit Xhaka. This year it's Trossard. You know what I mean? He's been absolutely amazing, and another huge goal by him today. And
massive.
Yeah, listen, let's hope and pray now. Tottenham, come on, man. You can do this. Believe Tottenham. Come Tuesday night, yeah? Come Tuesday night.
We'll be there.
I want to... right? Forget about...
We'll be there.
Forget about Man United. It's North London United, yeah? Right? We're all together with you, Tottenham, yeah?
Bun Manchester.
We're all together. Van de Ven, you're my friend. Win it. Win it for Arsenal. You could do it. You could do it. You could do it.